Yesterday, I fulfilled all of my childhood dreams. I went to the grocery store, I walked to the checkout aisle, and I grabbed all the different candy bars that I could find and bought them. So, we have a bunch of candy bars that I grabbed from the store, as many different kinds as they had.
We're just gonna try all of them, and we're both gonna tell you which is our favorite, and we're just gonna enjoy eating them, and we're so sorry that you probably don't have all these with you right now. If you want, because I like offering this, you're more than welcome to pause the video, run to the store, go to the checkout, grab them all, run home, and then try it with us. And if you really do that, please let us know in the comments down below, because we will pin your comment to the top, because that would be awesome. We're going to start with a humble KitKat bar. Do you like KitKat bars?
When I think of KitKat bars, the thing I think of first is that my dad really likes them. So it's always like, that's the candy bar that Dad likes to eat.
I love KitKat bars.
But I do really like them. I think that's what I always thought about them, and then I was like, oh, these are really good also. So I need to sneeze.
But that is how Kathy sneezes also. Just to let everybody know.
Are you making fun of how I sneeze?
No.
What's wrong with how I sneeze?
It's very cute. So I love KitKat bars. They're one of my favorite candy bars because they're very light and airy and sweet. What do you think? Do you like it?
Yeah, I think it's good. It's not, KitKats aren't like super sweet. I think they have a good balance of the wafer to chocolate. It's definitely, I can tell you right now, it's definitely not gonna be my favorite one, but I do like them. I think this is one that, and we know this from this happening, we know that we can sit down and eat a lot of KitKat bars.
Yeah.
We have experience, let me tell you.
Many KitKat bars.
And I think that's because they're not like so rich, like, yeah.
And we always keep coming back to them because we do like them. My dream as a kid was to go to outer space, and sometimes that's just not possible. But we have the Milky Way right here with us. We brought outer space to us.
There you go, your dreams came true also.
I also want to point out this one must be made for couples because it feels like there's two in here.
Yeah, that's how they do these big bars sometimes.
Oh, it says that on here.
Yeah.
First of all, they don't break open well.
That's your first critique of them.
But look at that.
That's good. So this is like nougat in the bottom? What is it in the bottom of it?
Rich chocolate, creamy caramel, and smooth nougat. When I think nougat, I think something that's like a hard, more like a nut, not like a chewy mousse.
It's funny, because I always thought I really liked Milky Ways, but I also haven't had one in a long time. And I don't think I like them anymore as much as I thought I did. I think when I think of Milky Ways, I think of them as Snickers, but without the peanuts, and I don't like peanuts that much, which you'll find out later when we eat Snickers. So I always like Milky Ways better than Snickers. But just eating it without thinking about Snickers, I honestly didn't really like it that much. I think because it had so much nougat in the bottom.
I almost wanted it to have more texture. Like it's very sweet, which is not bad, and it's very chewy. I mean, it was good. I wouldn't complain about getting a Milky Way. But I think in comparison to the other three bars that are all the same family, which is the Three Musketeers, Milky Way, and Snickers, not my favorite of the three.
Yeah.
Next bar, may as well just go for the Three Musketeers next. So these are, I think these are just the nougat. Nougat.
When I think of Three Musketeers, I think of this being the thing that you didn't want to get in your candy bag at Halloween. Like this was always my least desired candy bar at Halloween, like from trick-or-treating.
I like the nougat.
Yeah? Congratulations. Yeah, I just am not a fan of those. I don't know why.
I like them better than the Milky Way because I don't feel like I'm having to work so hard to eat it. But I mean, they're a little bit boring. Satisfies. You know that a candy bar has had good branding when they've replaced the name of the candy bar with other words that start with the same letter or other letters on the wrapper, and then the name becomes just this tiny little thing on the side. And yet everybody sees that, and the first thing they read is Snickers, not Satisfied. Since you don't like these, you can as well. Snickers are like the classic candy bar.
This nougat is a different color than the other nougat.
It is, it's more white.
Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say about Snickers. It's okay, it's not bad. If you like having the crunch in there of the nuts and you like peanuts, then you would probably like it. You probably do like it, but not my favorite.
I do like these, but again, not my favorite, but they're a good solid. Of the three, they're my favorite. Yeah. As in Musketeers, Milky Way, Snickers.
For our next candy bar, we have the Heath Bar.
You really like these, don't you?
I don't know that I've ever eaten it in a bar like this. I've gotten it as like the topping for like, you buy it in the baking aisle.
I always approach Heath with a very low expectations mindset. I always come away thinking, I love how that tastes, I love the texture, and I don't love how it always gets stuck in my teeth everywhere. But really good.
Yeah, it's very good. I think it's not a candy bar that you would sit down and eat a lot of, but if you were just gonna eat like one little candy bar, this would be a good one.
I agree.
That's what I think.
It's a good one. Definitely better than the last three.
Yeah, for sure. Next one, Reese's.
Classic. Reese's, I can already tell you these are some of my favorite. This is some of my favorite. I'm looking forward to this.
Spoiler alert.
Reese's are so good, but what's funny about a Reese's is that they're best when the ratio is right. And I think it's only really right in like the regular ones or the miniature ones. Because when you have the Easter egg, the major, like the huge ones, all the other like variations.
When he says ratio, he means the ratio of peanut butter to chocolate.
I do. All the other variations, I think it's off. So I love these. And I like the smaller ones, but the other ones are not as good. But since these are the ones we have, I love these. These are really good.
Yeah, very good. Twix bar. Twix are funny because when I think of Twix and being a kid, I thinking also like the Three Musketeers and like Halloween, like I wasn't really excited to get Twix bars. But I shouldn't say that I like them a lot before I've actually eaten it, but I'm pretty sure that I like them a lot more than I used to when I was a kid, at least.
I agree with Kathy. They're the candy bar that you never want to get, but then you get them and you eat it and you're like, not bad. It's pretty good actually.
I'm a big fan of caramel, so I do like that aspect. And I do much more like the crunchy in this than like the nougat in like the Snickers and the Milky Way.
Yeah, it's a solid candy bar. Definitely under the KitKat and Reese's, but so good.
Yeah.
For our next bar, we have the Triangle Bar. Toblerone, Swiss milk chocolate with honey and almond nougat. Okay, how's the nougat in here? Isn't that what is in like this?
Apparently, I didn't know there was nougat in Toblerones.
Okay, yeah, smooth nougat in the Milky Way, which I think is also in Three Musketeers.
Where is the nougat in this?
Well, that's the thing. I think in here the nougat is...
The chocolate?
No, there's like little chunks that are more nut, like they're almost like a toffee. Yeah, I think the nougat is just the little chunks of stuff in there.
I don't think I knew about Toblerone until I knew you, right?
Yeah, I introduced Kathy to good things in life.
It's not my favorite.
Ouch.
I think the chocolate, to me the chocolate, like it says it's Swiss chocolate. I think I don't actually prefer the chocolate in itself. Like the chocolate in it is not my favorite chocolate.
See, that's really funny because I was gonna say I like the chocolate that's in here better than I like the chocolate in a lot of the rest of these. So this is
it's good.
Right up there with the top contenders for me.
We should have started with this one because it's just your average
Boring
chocolate bar. Tastes like chocolate. Pretty much all I have to say about it. Yep.
Hershey's does have a very distinct taste. It doesn't taste like it's as good chocolate as the Toblerone, but I also really like it, so I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, that's definitely true. It's good. Like I think it's good just for a chocolate bar, or like what you think of a chocolate bar. It's good, but I think I would prefer some of these other things. But I also have eaten my fair share of these, so I don't know if that says more than what I'm actually saying.
I'd say it was a good solid bar. We're ending with two of our favorites. The first of which is cookies and cream. Even though these are not technically even chocolate, I'm pretty sure.
I was gonna ask you guys, do you think white chocolate is chocolate, or is white chocolate not chocolate?
White chocolate is not chocolate.
Why does it have chocolate in the name?
Because they wanted it to be better by association. I still love it. I've eaten so much of this in my life and I still love it. I love the sweet, I love that it melts, and then I love that crunch in there. And then it's the light and airy. What do you think?
Yeah.
Add some words.
I think they're good. I've always liked these. These again, along with the KitKats, are one of the ones that my dad really likes. And so since we really like them too, I think I've gotten past the like, it's just the one that my dad really likes. Sorry, Dad. But
I don't mind liking the same things you do.
it's just the association. Like I associate it with it being the one that he likes. And we would never get to eat them because he would eat them. You ate all the candy, Dad.
I think these are really good. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they're really good. We've definitely eaten our fair share of these. So
if we're gonna go out and buy like a candy bar to share, this is usually the one to buy.
yeah, that's true. I think it's the one that we both like the most.
I think we're ending with the one that is your all-time favorite. Any guesses as to what it is? if you checked the thumbnail to know which one you haven't seen yet, you'll know that it is the Butterfinger. Butterfingers are inherently messy. There's no crumbs of Butterfinger all over the table.
Yeah, pretty much exactly what you said would be my only problem with Butterfingers is that they're very messy and crumbly. Other than that, I think they are super delicious. I love the inside. I don't mind these as much. They get stuck in your teeth versus the Heath. Like the Heath is almost too much stuck in your teeth, but Butterfingers to me, it's like the right amount stuck in your teeth, if that's a thing. What do you think?
I'm just still thinking about it stuck in my teeth. They've somehow accomplished having it be kind of like the toffee of Heath, where you like have a crunch to bite into, but at the same time it's very light and airy, and how it comes apart in layers almost. And the flavor is just so good. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would say this is in my top 3 or 4.
So, which one is your favorite?
Which one was your favorite?
Ask you first.
I asked you second.
You're at a standstill.
I think that was not planned. No, you first.
I think my favorite, yeah, is still probably Butterfinger.
I think that my favorite, it's such a tough choice. I think my favorite is still gonna be the Hershey's Cookies and Cream. I do love these. It's very hard for me to pick though, because I think it also depends on my mood. Because KitKat, Reeses, Toblerone, Butterfinger even, they all have their place. So if you wanna buy me any candy bars, one of the ones I just said, do that, not one of the other ones that I didn't say, so just forget about those. They are good. If you send me those, I won't complain.
So those are our favorites. What candy bar is your favorite? Or is it a candy bar that we didn't get to try today because they didn't have it at the store? So there you go. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a big thumbs up down below. Let us know what your favorite candy bar is, or if there's one that we didn't try that we should have tried, that we should have gone to another store to get. And subscribe to our channel if you haven't, down below. Other than that, we will see you next time at the Sandhouse House. Bye.
Bye.